Welcome back to the YouTube TV Pre-Kick Show here in Glendale, Arizona, as we now go over to public address announcer Alan Roach.
Joining us today on behalf of the National Association of the Deaf, ASL signer from the Navajo Nation, Colin Denny. In celebration of our country, performing America the Beautiful, 12-time Grammy Award-winning recording artist, songwriter, and producer, Babyface.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber ways of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plains. America, America, God sent His grace on thee and crown thy good with brother from sea to shining sea. Oh, America, America, God sent His grace. God sent His grace on thee and crown thy good with brother good from sea to shining sea, shining sea. America,
From the nation's capital and the military district of Washington, today's colors will be presented by the Armed Forces Color Guard and Drummers and the President's own United States Marine Band.
Colors, present arms.
Please welcome, on behalf of the NAD, ASL performer and Academy Award winner, Troy Kotsur. To honor America with the performance of the national anthem, 8-time Grammy Award winner, Chris Stapleton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad strides and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular up on spur, singing out, can't prove Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Our thanks to the U.S. Navy and the first ever all-woman team of aviators doing a Super Bowl flyover and the coin toss from Glendale. Coming up next.
The YouTube TV Free Kick Show on Fox is sponsored by YouTube TV. NFL Sunday Ticket is coming soon to YouTube and YouTube TV.
Welcome back to the YouTube TV Super Bowl Pre-Kick Show. And once again, let's go to our public address announcer, Alan
Please
Roach.
welcome the captains from the Chiefs and the Eagles. And tonight's referee, Carl Sheffers. And now, a special introduction of our honorary captains and the story of the hero who brought them together.
As athletes, we play a football game, which, times like this, you stop and think about just how, not only how good we have it, but what freedoms were allowed.
A day after 9/11, Pat Tillman knew he could do more. He gave up his NFL career to join the U.S. Army Rangers and ultimately lost his life in the line of duty. Today, Pat's principles live on in an organization that bears his name and its scholarship recipients who embody his spirit. Like Tillman, Dave Prakash felt compelled to serve after 9/11.
When I was 29, I was a doctor, but I felt I needed to do more. So I put my medical career aside and joined the Air Force.
After his career as an operational test pilot, Dave now develops artificial intelligence-based technologies to serve patients. Professional care helped Fabergé Flint overcome the trauma of losing her husband in combat.
I started the Staff Sergeant Brian A. Lewis Award. It provides financial support to students in pursuit of higher education.
At Athens Technical College, Fabergé guides the educational pursuits of the underrepresented, a passion she shares with reservist Haejung Park.
I earned my citizenship through the Army, and now I study economic and environmental impacts on health and well-being.
A recent doctoral graduate, Haejung hopes to improve communities by connecting developmental science to policymaking, while Robert Ham's focus is behind the lens.
As a combat cameraman, I wanted to share authentic stories of service and honor those who fight for our nation.
This award-winning filmmaker covers military and humanity, as seen in Robert's tribute to his late wife, Melanie. These four extraordinary people, and nearly 1,000 more, are known as Tillman Scholars, creators, thinkers, educators, leaders, all with service ties, all driven to change the world, and all thanks to one man's sacrifice.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the honorary captains for Super Bowl 57, Tillman Scholars, Dave Prakash, Haejung Park, Robert Ham, and to flip the coin, Fabergé Flint. And now, referee Carl Sheffers.
Fabergé, thank you for joining us at today's toss. We appreciate all the work that you and your colleagues do at the Pat Tillman Foundation to help our military families and veterans. Thank you. Captains, congratulations on earning the opportunity to play in Super Bowl 57. Your achievements are memorialized on the tail side of the coin, with each representing your team logo. This will be tails. The head side of the coin is the Super Bowl 57 logo. Kansas City, you're the visiting team. What is your call?
Tails.
Kansas City has called tails. Fabergé, if you would please toss the coin. It is tails. Kansas City has won the toss. They will defer their choice. the second half. Philadelphia will get the ball first at this end of the field. Good luck, gentlemen.
Well, just think about this. You go back, it wasn't even called Super Bowl I yet. 1967, the coin toss there, pretty simple. Just now, there's a couple more people on the field, a little bit more fanfare for Super Bowl 57. The Eagles will get the ball first and kick off. Super Bowl 57 on Fox comes your way right after this.
We see today's stars with all their ability, all their gifts. How easy it must have been to be that one in a million talent.
What does it say?
Destinies written out on paved roads.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Now Tua does have his helmet on, so does Jalen Hurts.
What if I told you these were once kids staring up at an impossible dream? The passed over, the doubted.
Darius, you got to start being realistic.
You got this, Isaiah. You got it.
All the way. Come on. Come on. Push. Push.
I can't do it.
I think everybody always had an opinion.
I always heard you're too small.
Unorthodox.
Too weak. A lot of people told me that I had the potential, but I just didn't know how to do it.
The dismissed, the never gonna happen.
Devontae, it's gonna be a long time before you see the field again.
But what if they went left instead of right?
Detroit Tigers select Mahomes, Patrick.
If they stood in front of giant wall after giant wall and turned back, how lucky are we that they went right?
Come on. You got this. You got this.
Fought through the adversity.
Why not you?
And the roadblocks.
You're gonna grow, okay?
Because the payoff was worth it.
If you quit, you'll regret it.
Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown!
Jalen. Jay, why transfer now?
Jalen Hurts.
Goes in for the touchdown.
Here they are now, the best in the world.
Getting to this moment, man, has been a blessing.
Can't wait to go out there and play this game with my teammates that I love.
We're right here. We're right here.
To be on this stage.
It's an opportunity to go out there and put on a show in front of the world.
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs and the Eagles playing for the Super Bowl, living out the impossible dream. Welcome to Super Bowl 57 on Fox.
Ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this. An entire season has been played for the right to lift the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Please welcome, 35 years after his Super Bowl 22 MVP performance, NFL legend Doug Williams. Joining Doug, representing the Chiefs, Hall of Fame offensive lineman Will Shields. And representing the Eagles, Hall of Fame wide receiver Harold Carmichael. Super Bowl 57 starts now.
Well, I feel like we might as well kick this thing off, right? The Chiefs won the coin toss. They've deferred. The Eagles will receive in Spanish language broadcast available tonight on Fox Deportes. It's a gorgeous day here in Glendale. The roof is open in Arizona, so temperatures beautiful now. They get a little cooler as the night goes on in this desert air. And we can't wait to get started. 57. African-American quarterback to start and win a Super Bowl. And then today, history. Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, first two African-American quarterbacks to oppose each other in the Super Bowl. And boy, are both off to flying starts. Hurts goes right down the field, runs it in. Mahomes takes his team right down the field and throws a touchdown to Travis Kelce. Well, on Thursday, the 2023 NFL Hall of Fame inductees, and here being honored today in this crowd in Glendale. Take a look at the first quarter stats, all tied at 7. Chiefs and Eagles, each team scored on their opening drive. And now we start the second quarter with the Eagles on the move. Super Bowl 57. Welcome back to State Farm Stadium here in Arizona. Super Bowl 57. It's been an exciting first half. 21-14 Eagles on top of the Chiefs. 2:20 to go. Each team with all 3 timeouts. And the Eagles run game, specifically Jalen Hurts, started to kind of take command a little. He's got 61 yards on the ground, 2 rushing touchdowns, and a long drive. So long, as a matter of fact, that Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense hasn't been on the field in 23 minutes. Aaron Andrews told us in the break that it wasn't really warming up either. So we'll get back on the field now with 2:20 left in the half. You said a while ago when the Chiefs elected to go for the field goal and missed, how this aggressive coaching is going to come into play. Andy Reid chose field goal. Nick Sirianni has gone for it a 4th down all year.
And right now it's the difference in the game. And I think this is something we're going to have to monitor throughout, because so far Nick Sirianni's identity has stayed true. They are going to push the envelope every chance they get. And so far, in the one chance Andy Reid has had, he's elected for a field goal that they missed.
Well, these teams, pretty similar years. And in reality, they have been the best teams in the league all year. They both earned the #1 seed. I mean, look how close it is. Both 16-3, points scored the same, all-pro selections the same. Each have a Kelsey brother. I mean, you really can't find a difference between these two.
It's unbelievable. And then even to add another line, they got the MVP on one team, Kansas City, and the MVP runner-up. I mean, the similarities between these two teams. That's why they're both #1 seeds and 2 best teams in the league.
And it is through, and the Eagles extend to a 10-point lead at the half. And Patrick Mahomes will tend to that ankle. Chiefs do get the ball first in the second half. So there it is. Eagles up 24-14. Stay tuned for the Jeep halftime. And the wait is over. Rihanna's back for the Apple Music Super Bowl 57 halftime show. It's all coming up. We get set to start the third quarter, Super Bowl 57, and it's an Eagles 10-point lead, 24-14. Chiefs do get the ball to start the quarter. Welcome inside the booth. He's Greg Olsen. I'm Kevin Burkhardt. Look, obviously we're going to be watching about Patrick Mahomes. How's his ankle after that hit at the end of the half? But for Kansas City, it's how do they stop Philadelphia? The Eagles have been aggressive, and really, except for the fumble defensive touchdown, they haven't been stopped.
Yeah, and we started the broadcast when Philadelphia got the ball first after Andy Reid decided to decline after winning the coin toss. We said everything about their DNA, the fabric of this team, is how do we get a lead as fast as possible. Yeah. That's exactly how the first half went. You mentioned Nick Sirianni being true to his identity of a 4th down aggressive play caller. We saw Andy Reid settle for a field goal on their lone 4th down try. And Nick Sirianni's taking a completely different route.
Yeah, I mean, after that Nick Bolton fumble recovery touchdown, they went for it on 4th and 5, had a big Jalen Hurts run. They went for it again on 4th, got an offsides call, and they scored. That really has been the big difference in this game. But the Chiefs get it first, and we'll see Mahomes right away. As the second half is underway, and they'll start from the 25. What did you learn at the half, Aaron Andrews?
Well, it is Chiefs policy. They don't make Andy Reid available if they are losing at the half. So no official word on quarterback Patrick Mahomes, but I think this is pretty official. He's out there on the field. We saw him running out of the tunnel after halftime. He was still favoring that right ankle, but he flashed a smile a couple of times. A couple teammates came over to him. He shook his head, said he's fine. Remember, Kev, going into this game, he said running and cutting, still an issue.
Down short as we go downstairs to Tom.
Well, Kevin, talking to Nick Sirianni coming out at half, he said if it is Chad Henne or if Patrick Mahomes is hindered, they do have a defensive plan in place. Offensively, most pleased with their ability to possess the ball and keep the Chiefs offense off the field. As for his message, he said all season long we've talked about
second half. Patrick Mahomes, you know that ankle hurts, but he took him 75 yards for the score, and it's a 3-point game. Well, you've got some brilliant minds in that photo. Rupert Murdoch, Elizabeth Murdoch, Elon Musk. Rupert pays our checks, too, so that's always good. But, yeah, everyone taking in Super Bowl 57. Well, here to help kick off the second half was Julia Crossley from Gilbert, Arizona. Julia selected as this year's NFL Play 60 Super Kid for her involvement in Fuel Up to Play 60, the NFL and America's Dairy Farmers Youth Wellness Program. Visit NFL.com/Play60 to access free online resources. Well, the Super Bowl really is a global event. Fan viewing parties in time zones around the world, from Sao Paulo, Brazil, Eagles watch party in Accra, Ghana, to a Chiefs viewing party in Munich, Germany. It's just so awesome to see all the reaction. So much passion for the NFL around the world. So cool. We've got ourselves a great game set up for an awesome finish. We start the fourth quarter. Well, there's a quarterback comparison. And, you know, Mahomes, the big issue is that he just simply wasn't on the field. He had the ankle injury at the end of the half, but somehow he keeps playing through it. And the Chiefs' offense has come to life. Hurts has played well all game. In this half, there's only been 3 possessions, 2 touchdowns by Kansas City, 1 field goal by the Eagles. That's it. Let's go downstairs to EA.
It's been a tale of 2 halves here, Kevin, emotion-wise. First half, we weren't seeing any of this, obviously. Patrick Mahomes fired up, and you guys were giving some love to this offensive line for the job they've done. Jerick McKinnon loving it. Isaiah Pacheco loving it. Defense now has to step up. I love what Patrick Mahomes told us this week. You know, we've been in a lot of close games. I know our KC fans have been nervous about it. They don't like it, but we have a lot of experience.
Well, a lot of celebs taking in a really great Super Bowl here today in Glendale. Gordon Ramsay here. LeBron is here taking it in. Jay-Z. Watching Rihanna at halftime. Adele. Floyd Mayweather, always at the big events. Paul McCartney here in Arizona. Oh.
Malcolm Butler stepped in front of the throw. The New England Patriots are on to a celebration.
Well, 2 of the most memorable Super Bowls in history have taken place here at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. And you know what? This has been pretty darn good. So here are the Chiefs. 2 minutes left. Each team with 2 timeouts. Obviously already in field goal range. Far as his arm can take it, which is well short. And the Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57. Let's go downstairs to Tom Rinaldi. He's got Andy Reid.
Andy, you scored on every possession of the second half. What was the difference?
Well, I'll give the credit to the big old line and to Pat Mahomes and all those guys around him. Eric Bieniemy was phenomenal also.
Patrick Mahomes clearly hindered. What does he continue to show in these efforts, Andy?
Well, he's the MVP. I mean, that's all that needs to be said, right? MVP. And he saw it tonight.
What does the moment mean to you, Andy?
It means a lot. I could kiss you right now, but I'm not going to do that.
Let's go over to Aaron Andrews.
Tom, thanks so much. I'm here with Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. I got to hear what happened in that locker room. I want to hear from both of you. What was said?
I mean, it was just everybody. It didn't come from one person. Everybody said we had to step our game up. Our defense played their ass off in that second half. And our offense, we found a way. Man, I just want to thank everybody, man. Everybody on this team, man. We battled. Oh, sorry for my language. Hey, get this man right here.
I know you're emotional.
Man, one of y'all said the Chiefs were going to take it home this year. Not a single one. Feel that? Feel it? And on top of that, next time the Chiefs say something, put some respect on our name.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what I feel right now. In this second half, you guys scored on every possession. When you guys went into the second half, we didn't even know how this guy was feeling. Why? What did you figure out with this defense?
It was just all hard. We knew we didn't play our best. We knew we didn't play for each other as much as we wanted to. That first half was just, it was a big moment. It's a big game. A lot of guys playing a little uncharacteristic, and we were just able to, regroup at halftime and figure it out in that second half, man. We were flying around.
You both told me, going into this year, you heard what people were saying. They're rebuilding. Tyreek is gone. There's a new quarterback in the AFC, couple new quarterbacks. You win the MVP, and now you win their second Super Bowl.
MV Pat, you can't say enough about what this guy means to Kansas City and this team.
What does it mean to you?
And it's just, I told y'all before the season, we got Coach Andy Reid, we got guys like Travis Kelce, Chris Jones, Frank Clark. We're going to be the Kansas City Chiefs. At the end of the day, we're going to be the Kansas City Chiefs, and we're going to celebrate this right here, baby. We're going to celebrate this the right way.
Go celebrate, guys. Congratulations. Kev, back up to you.
Great job, guys. The Chiefs win another one. Second in the last 4 years. Next Level Chef postgame featuring the Vince Lombardi Trophy ceremony. Bud Light postgame celebration is next. And the Kansas City Chiefs take Super Bowl 57, 38-35 over the Eagles.
Welcome back to the Next Level Chef postgame show.
And so Super Bowl 57 proves to be a comeback for the ages. We welcome you to the trophy presentation brought to you by Bud Light, making it easy to celebrate and easy for fans to enjoy. Let's go to the field for the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy.
Now, direct your attention to the field for the presentation of the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
What a football game tonight. Congratulations to everybody, to the fans. It doesn't get any better than that, reflective of the entire 2022 season. Clark, to you, your family, particularly Norma, upstairs, I know she's loving this. An incredible accomplishment. 2 Super Bowls in 4 seasons. What an accomplishment. So to you, Coach Reid, your entire organization, those incredible players behind us, you are Super Bowl champions again. Congratulations.
Clark, on behalf of Fox Sports, let me be the first to congratulate you on an amazing game. You are such a fortunate owner for winning our Super Bowl 2 of the last 4 years. How blessed do you feel that you have the big guy behind you, Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, you're exactly right. What a beautiful trophy, and we couldn't have done it without one of the best coaches in the history of the National Football League, Andy Reid. And what an amazing performance today by Patrick Mahomes and his teammates.
Yeah, it was. Congratulations, Clark. And big guy. Let me get the big guy in here. Come on, waddle over here. Congratulations, Andy. Yeah, this had to be... you've done this before. I remember in the 49ers Super Bowl, nothing until the fourth quarter. And this game, something similar. All of a sudden, your offense just started going. What was the difference?
Well, I contribute that to the offensive line, Pat Mahomes, and the rest of the offensive players. They did a great job. Eric Bieniemy was tremendous down the stretch there, putting things together, and it was just by all the coaches, both sides of the ball.
Well, I want to congratulate you, and I know that you're getting up in years now like me, and I just know that it's got to be a time that where all these Super Bowls, you got to say to yourself, time to ride off into the sunset. That's not going to happen, is it?
No. I'm going to enjoy this one right here. I'm going to tell you, this is unbelievable.
Remember that.
Philadelphia, you did a great job. It was a great game. But how about those Chiefs? That's what we're talking about.
Have a cheeseburger on us and enjoy the Hawaiian shirts.
I will. That's why
congratulations, Dan. Thank you. Patrick, come here, bud. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Super Bowl 57 MVP quarterback Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City. This is kind of the way you play football. You go out at the half. We're all sitting up there at Fox going, oh, my God, he re-injured the ankle. But you knew you'd be able to play second half, right?
Yeah, I told y'all this week there's nothing that's going to keep me off that football field. And I just want to shout out my teammates, man. We challenged each other. It took everybody to win this football game. So shout out my teammates, baby. We're Super Bowl champs, baby. Let's go.
Congratulations, Patrick. Enjoy this, man.
I appreciate it.
2 and 4 years. Is that a dynasty?
I'm not going to say dynasty yet. We're not done. Okay. So I'm not going to say dynasty yet.
Congratulations.
I like when you call.
Okay. Travis, come here, bub.
Hey, the greatest ever. The greatest ever.
The greatest tight end. You heard what he just said. Why is it nobody can cover you? I haven't figured that out. Don't they know that you're the one he's going to throw to?
Come on, baby. I got Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes, baby. Things just happened. I got a great team. We had an unbelievable run, and man, it feels good. Not one of y'all said the Chiefs were going to win it, and look at us now.
Those low lives. At halftime, what did Andy say to the football team? Because the second half, which is kind of historic for this football team, you always seem to make the comeback and win the game. What did he say, if anything?
Just told everybody be yourselves. We were a little uncharacteristic in the beginning, and everybody had that determination, that look in their eye coming out here in that second half. They were going to pour everything out on that field, and that's what you saw. You saw everybody pour everything out on that field for the second half, and sure enough, that Chiefs came away with victory, baby.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, you got to fight for your right.
All right, Kurt. Pretty happy bunch of Chiefs here on the podium. I'll throw it right back to you.
All right, they will be partying for a while. Bud Light, thanks you for joining tonight's ceremony. Congratulations to the Chiefs and all their fans celebrating here tonight and at home. The Chiefs are bringing home the Bud Lights to Kansas City. And Jimmy, you've won multiple Super Bowls. Is the second one just this week? Because it looks like it from this bunch.
Without question, I think. And with their football team, they're going to have the opportunity to win more. Hey, the one thing nobody talked about was that offensive line of Kansas City, because everybody was concerned about Philadelphia's pass rush. The offensive line for Kansas City held in, and of course Mahomes had time to make the throws.
And I had one of the coaches who coached me at the Giants came up here, and I said, what was that second half? I mean, their second half adjustments were unbelievable. It's as if they picked up the tempo, they picked up the physicality, Pacheco, the way he's running the ball, to see Patrick Mahomes on that ankle that he reacted to worse when he heard it today than he did when he originally heard it, and to come out and had that big run at the end of the game to move them down the field. Incredible job by the O-line as well. And on the other side, the Eagles, they stopped running Jalen Hurts. That's another thing the coach said. He said they stopped running their quarterback and ours started running.
Yeah, 158 on the ground for Kansas City. The Chiefs, to have that kind of a running game, we thought it would be flipped. We thought for sure the Eagles would be a team that would dominate on the ground. Jalen Hurts had a great day in the air. I think Patrick Mahomes to get 44 yards on the ground, and Michael mentioned the big run at the end of the game. It was the big run at the end of the game versus Cincinnati to win that game, and I think that big run was one of the keys to their comeback.
And it adds to the legend of Patrick Mahomes. Yep. You win one Super Bowl, you're a good quarterback, obviously. You win two, it changes your legacy. He's now won 2 in 4 years. Only 27 years old, so he's still got plenty of time to go. Same for Andy Reid with his second. We will be back with more here on the postgame show. Patrick Mahomes, 3 touchdown passes tonight in his MVP performance. The first to Travis Kelce, got him going, but they rolled in the second half, and once again, they hold the Lombardi Trophy. Down 10 points at halftime. Andy Reid's Chiefs scored every possession they had in the second half. They win the Super Bowl 38-35, their second championship. Guys, we wrap up another season of football here at Fox. It's been great being with you each and every week. Can't wait to see you next season. That'll do it for Super Bowl 57. It is time for Next Level Chef, which starts right now.
Bye.